Living the life of a first family certainly sounds like a dream come true, but it certainly has some drawbacks, which also include all the rules one has to follow. So, if you want to know what it's like being a member of the Trump family, watch this video to the end. Without further ado, let's look at the unofficial rulebook. Number 1. Followed by security at all times. Being treated like royalty once in a while feels fine, fun even. But imagine being followed by a set of guards wherever you go, leaving no room for privacy at all. Now, that's something you won't want happening to you. One of the strict rules that the Trump family has to follow is that no member is allowed to travel on their own. They always need to keep guards or agents with them. This makes sense considering the exceeding threats towards the first family. It wouldn't hurt to be a little careful now, would it? Number 2. No regular cell phones. We're so accustomed to using our everyday cell phones that it could certainly come as a shock that the presidents can't just pop over the nearest cell phone store and pick up any mobile device they want. As it has an increased risk of becoming the victim of hacking or security breaches, so to play it safe, the president is issued a mobile phone by the White House Information Technology Department and the White House Communications Agency. They're given 2 separate iPhones, one for making phone calls and the other for using social media, including Twitter, Facebook, and other apps. Although this may not be a strict rule, it's definitely something that's strongly advised towards the Trump family, being in the president's best interest. Number 3. Those windows stay shut. In your own home, you can open the windows anytime you want and enjoy some cool fresh air or summer evening breeze. The first family, on the other hand, doesn't get this luxury. They have to strictly follow this one rule and keep their windows closed, whether it's the windows of their house or their car. The reason for this rule is, once again, their safety. After the assassination of President John F. Kennedy, the president can't travel in a convertible with his family as well, nor can they keep their windows down. They always stay shut, no matter what. Number 4. No running around for the kids. Well, to put it simply, the White House is less of a home and more of a museum with extremely important and priceless historical artifacts. The members of the House have to make sure that they don't trip over anything, as it would result in the loss of something that holds a lot of value. What this means is that no running is allowed in the house for the kids either. Doesn't sound great news to the Trump family's youngest son, does it? Well, then again, there's always video games one could play instead of running around in the house. Number 5. Private schools. It would be only understandable for the children of the first family to go to private schools. Public schools are surely way too unsafe for them. Considering the other Trump children are old enough and married themselves, it's only Barron to whom the rule strictly applies to. He's been going to a private school, and that's for his own safety. Number 6. Dress formally. The first family, similarly to the royal family, has to dress formally at all times, and certainly cannot show up to an event wearing super casual clothes. This is because they have an appearance they need to keep in the public eye, and can't allow themselves to keep their guard down. The whole Trump family has their wardrobe organized for them, from which they choose their outfit on a daily basis. For some, this is a dream, and for some, a total nightmare. But then again, who could possibly want to dress formally all the time? Sometimes one simply doesn't feel like it. However, for the Trump family, it is necessary to follow this very strict rule, and they have no say in it. Number 7. No gifts. Well, we're sure you often see the first family exchange gifts with foreign dignitaries, but these little presents and keepsakes certainly aren't for the first family to keep in their possession. These gifts are a sign of respect and reflection of the relationship between the gifting country and the United States, according to the Congressional Research Service's document on gift giving. Sadly for the Trump family, these gifts aren't considered to be their property, but instead are accepted on behalf of the property of the United States. Mementos are kept in the National Archives while the president is in office, and after the president's term is complete, the gifts are then transferred to a presidential library. However, if a member of the Trump family really wants to keep the item, they can purchase it back at the current market value. Click on one of the 2 videos on your screen right now. We'll catch you guys in the next one.